Hello, everybody. Welcome. Tonight it is 8:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's your boy Jam Bud. What's happening? As the title says, we're here to chill, relax, vibe to some lo-fi beats.
Jesus.
Thanks for messing that up. Thanks for messing up the vibe. So, oh my god. Yo, it wasn't even 2 minutes. What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's going on, Sora? Can you guys hear me well? Okay. Hope you guys are ready to chill, relax, lean back on in your seat. Got some tea. It's a little hot, actually. But other than that, it's pretty nice and relaxing. Put a little bit of natural honey, a little bit of local honey, and that I got from a farmer's market last weekend. Orange blossom, and the tea has lavender in it, so it's a good tea to help wind down during the evening, right? So that's the idea, to help wind down. Let's go at full screen. What's going on, guys? What's happening? Yeah, so this is something I'm gonna try. We're gonna have more relaxing stream. We're gonna focus more on that. Also, why is the lighting is a little bit too strong on me? So hold on a second. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, it was a little too bright there. All right. That's better. Didn't even realize it. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about taking that light that's over there and making it red. See if it can contrast a little bit more with the with what I got going on here. So, do I have? I don't have the controller with me right now, but actually, like on this side, it's a little bit, it's a little messy from the day, but I think overall It's fine. Like I was just thinking about how comfortable this room is, right? Like literally, I can just breathe and relax. I'm in here almost all the time now. Literally all the time I'm in here. Listen to some music while I sleep. I like my mug, by the way. I actually haven't finished watching The Mandalorian, but I saw this mug at a Five Below, and it was really cheap since I said, I need extra cups since I moved to a new apartment, so why not? Why not go ahead and grab one, It's a light flavor to it. Nothing too strong. I made sure not to put too much honey in it, so. Hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully I'm not, my voice isn't too loud or annoying for you. So, let's go ahead and get started with Genshin Impact tonight. We're going to just get some farming done, go through the quest like normal, and I'd love to hear anything you guys are doing this week, any plans, or maybe you have any questions for me. It could be about anything really, almost. General life maybe, or voiceover, anything like that. But if not, then don't worry about it, because we were just here to chill. So let's go get into it. So I marked off the spots on the board, so we're gonna go ahead and start farming for ore. And Zhao is already in pain, apparently. So let's go ahead and lower. I'm gonna lower the volume on the voices just a little bit. The dialogue.
Paimon coming in.
There we go.
Paimon coming in. Is this level okay?
Yeah, it's okay, Paimon. It's okay. And we'll turn the Lofi up just a little bit, just slightly. There we go, just a tiny bit. All right. Wait, is someone burning over there? Interesting. In any case, trying to find some ore. So, and as always, if you are a member, if you're one of the Jam Buds, and you can become a Jam Bud quite easily by simply subbing to the channel. Let me know, and if any time you need help with any content in this game, then I'll be more than happy to help you out. Of course, we'll have sessions where that's not necessary, but as always, Jam Buds have priority. Hello, Sadie. How you doing? Hope you're having a great evening. Hope you're having a great evening, Sadie. What ore are we grinding? Oh, we're just grinding ore just in general. I anticipate that in a future banner, we will be trying to hunt for a weapon. And in the event that becomes possible, I want to be able to immediately get that weapon.
This is order.
You can't run. Punishment. And away I go. Useless.
There we go. I know I'm AR-58, so a lot of people might not be able to join me. But if there are any subs in the chat that want to get some extra materials and are capable of joining my world, please let me know. That way, it's an extra ore you can grind. It's always good to have friends to So farm with it makes the experience so much more fun.
Gather.
Judgment. Useless.
AR-51. Hey, that's pretty good.
Make my escape.
That's really close. I think getting to AR-55 is so difficult, right? Not because of the content. It's just that it takes so long, you know? At this point, I'm not even really trying to get AR-60. I'm just playing the game as normal, and if it happens, it happens. Plus, I didn't start at the very beginning of the game. So the fact that I'm at AR-58 right now is pretty impressive. But, consider this. You know, I've also spent extra resin to farm. So that's going to help me get it quicker than most people. Right? And that's a big part of it. Oh. I think the samurai see me.
Gather.
Okay. Well, I don't think they can hit me up here, right? I think we can ignore them. Yeah, see, they're not going through. But that is correct. As Sora is saying in the chat, AR-51 is really good. That's when you can really start focusing on getting artifacts. Hopefully you saved your fragile resin. You know? Because this is the point where the rewards start becoming worth using the fragile resin, I believe. AR-50 is the perfect spot for that. You only have one fragile resin? Well, yeah, you know, I have 0 fragile resin right now. We don't want to fight that guy right now, or he's kind of... I think we can go this way. There we go. Ah, so you've managed to get your Electro Archon to do over 40k damage right now? Do you mean for the initial slash of her elemental burst? Is that what you mean? Yeah, oh wow. That's pretty good. Now, C0, I believe. If it's a C0, that's really good. I'm sure you have plenty of room to make it stronger. It really depends on your artifacts and your weapon at this point. But what, out of curiosity, what level is your Raiden Shogun? Oh, that's nice. Oh, poor kid. I like the outfit she's wearing. I do like her outfit. And I wish I can have it as a skin for like another character, you know? I'm going the wrong direction. am I supposed to go?
I'm out of here.
Come on, swim, Sayu. Get away from them. Get away from them, Sayu. Get away from little Sayu. Alright. So I think I'm close to the spot I'm supposed to be at. Oh, I guess it's down here. Somewhere down here. Let's just go all the way down. There it is. So reach the destination within the time limit.
Useless.
Oh, why'd you kind of froze there a little bit.
And away I go. Make my escape.
Boring.
Lights out.
Ow. That kind of hurt a little bit. There we go. Easy. And I think here we have to fight some samurai. Some nobushi. So I found some Nutter Butters in my drawer in the kitchen today, and it reminded me, you know, how much I haven't had. Obviously, I still eat cookies, but the amount I have is significantly less than before. You know, it's kind of interesting. I say that because I guess it just makes it, I guess it's just cool that I've, you know, been able to keep a certain pattern or a certain habit. You know, it takes about 60 days minimum for before a habit becomes something that is how do you say
The transport coordinators will probably moan about the muddy mountain roads again now. We're way behind schedule.
Let's get down to business.
Brace yourself.
There you go.
Time for takeoff. Blaze over.
Have I gotten any of the Ananoma swords? No, I haven't. During combat, I suppose there is some more people. Is that it? I think that's it. I thought I might get the Kageuchi at some point, but I haven't really felt rushed to do it.
Next on the agenda.
I have to do some research to see if I need to get the swords right now. Right now I have plenty of swords, I believe. But if I was to pick up another weapon, it'd probably be the Kageuchi. Oh, where is the oh, there it is.
Next on the agenda.
The Kageuchi though is a really good weapon, so definitely consider getting that if you don't have any other great weapons. Maybe even if you do have other great weapons, still try to get it. Went down the wrong pipe.
We're way behind.
I like her kimono. Oh, just offer dies? I guess we can give her literally anything, right? Let's try this one. So you can do 80k uninterrupted. Okay. I would definitely say, though I do not know what weapon you are using, Sora, I would definitely say keep on trying to farm Emblem of Severed Fate. It's not only her. She's not the only one who uses that set really well. There's several characters that can use it, or even a two-piece. So it's a very, very valuable set to continue farming. I farmed that set quite often, actually. I farmed it a lot when Inazuma opened. And because I did, I was able to get a really good artifact set on Raiden Shogun, as well as for other characters too. For example, my Xiangling also has Emblem of Severed Fate. But check out stuff like this. Like this, obviously the defense I would rather that be crit, but you know, it's whatever. I could give her this. But I have a bunch of characters using Emblem of Severed Fate actually. But the point, like, if we look at all these are decent to pretty good, right? So I have 4 good enough flowers. Just to give you an example of how much I farmed this domain. My Xiangling has a lot of good crits here. That one is pretty decent for energy recharge. When I initially got this one, I was really happy because I was thinking that I could use this on a Raiden Shogun, and I could theoretically put a lot of energy, energy recharge on her. But I have plenty on her now, so it was. I had to practice trying to think about what's a good number, like around a good number, because obviously I can go way higher from energy recharge, but is it necessary? You know what I mean? Especially since I have her weapon, her main weapon, which gives me an additional energy recharge during her burst. So so this one, I'm happy I got this one right here. This is a really good energy recharge Sans. I have another energy recharge Sans. I got this, I believe, last week. It'll do. You know, HP defense, obviously, we don't want that. I have an attack Sans as well with some energy recharge in it. It's not the best, but it's good. And then I have another elemental mastery Sans that might be good for someone in the future. Right now, the Traveler's holding on to it, but it's really just to hold on to it. She's not really, as a matter of fact. Let me just do this. There we go. But this one, this attack Sans I have for Raiden Shogun was perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better. I really couldn't have. So right now I'm using attack sands, and I have a really good hydro cup too, and a pretty semi decent physical damage bonus too for Razor, which at some point is going to be leveled up to 20, because I do want to slowly work on Razor as well. But right now we're working on the characters we play the most, so that's kind of been in the back burner. And then our circlets. So this is my crit rate circlet on Ball, right? Then I have another crit rate circlet on Zhengling, which is pretty decent. I have another crit rate and a crit. So I have 3 crit rate and 1 crit damage. I would have liked it to roll better on crits, for example, but it didn't do that. And then here, this crit rate, the double HP is kind of a bummer, but you know, what can you do? So for today, I think we're gonna play the Chinese the Raiden national team. I'll go ahead and give you guys a quick stats look. We're gonna go fight La Senora with these characters. So take a look. We actually could lower our energy recharge even further. And we're not running an energy recharge sands, actually. As a matter of fact, we have some energy recharge in the subsets of only 2 of our artifacts. But, because number 1, we're running a level 90 sacrificial sword. And we're also running a team that boasts one of the best batteries in the game, Bennett. And Raiden Shogun is also a great battery. We don't need high energy recharge. In fact, if I could, and let's see if I can, I could probably lower, take the energy recharge away. But overall, I think this is my best sands, my hydro cup, right? Doesn't have any defense. All the stats are like sought after, you know. Take a quick look. See, this one's okay. This one can be okay too. These aren't really that good. And I only give this one to Mona because this is more of a support type of goblet. Just attack energy recharge. Okay. Moving on. Right. We'll go ahead and show you my Zhengling stats currently. 49%. You'll see why that's okay. 250 recharge, so I'm always going to have that burst on cooldown. Running the catch, R5, level 90. The extra crit rate on the burst is letting me lower Zhengling's crit rate to 49%. It makes up for it. One of my friends said I was a whale for buying stuff on Genshin. Don't listen to people. There isn't no problem with spending money in the game as long as you're not hurting yourself financially doing so. But there is this, people try to create some type of serious, superiority complex depending on whether or not you spend money on the game or not, and it's unnecessary. So don't worry about it. All right, so we got that. We're running 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate. I am running energy recharge here. That 20% extra attack is amazing. If I wanted to, I could replace this with an attack goblet, or attack sands, I mean. Something like this. which probably would be better. Let's try that. Or we could even run Elemental Mastery, since we're going to be vaporizing a lot. Very interesting. Let's see. See, still has plenty of stats there. Let's see. We can run this. Let's see if energy and elemental mastery. Do we know what Emperor's Balsam is used for yet? What is that? I don't know what you mean when you say that. Could you please explain? I think we'll increase the attack, right? Well, I haven't done the event yet, actually. Yeah. I just started playing today. Just now. I haven't played it all today. But if I was to assume, if I was to guess, the Emperor's Balsam is probably used as refinement material for the weapon, the new weapon they're promoting in that event, which is called the Luxurious Sea Lord, I believe. Let me change the camera angle real quick, since I'm kind of leaning back on my chair some. Cool. Alright. Let's go attack and fight La Senora.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Everybody stand back! Rain outlines your face. Rain
Testable.
Illusion
Into the frozen board.
Let's light it up! Going in!
Inazuma shines eternal. The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
There is no issue. Boba, get them! Everybody stand back!
The two voice lines kind of meld together. It's a little awkward.
Shine down! Time to act. I guard them. Witness the power of Guwa.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Oh, she disappeared. Where'd she go?
Not every wound will heal.
Nice and spicy. Teamwork is dreamwork. Know my sword. Shine down. Rain cutter. Get them.
awakening!
Eat this!
Oh,
Illusion shattered!
burn!
Torn to oblivion!
Off we go. Rain outlines your fate.
Who dares call me a witch?
Everybody stand back.
Not every wound will heal.
Shine down!
I never asked
There we go.
for redemption.
To break the crystal faster, there are butterflies around you can pick up, and they work like the wreck. Ah, yeah, I knew that. It's just I just ignore it because I don't even have to. Because I normally don't even have to worry about it, you know. I can beat this thing without even picking them up. Ah, look, got a claymore. Well, how many did we get to? Okay. If we want to, we can level up Kujo-Sara's ult. I mean, her elemental skill. Right? We can level this up in order to get a higher attack boost. But considering the low level of Moira we have, and the fact that we've 30-star Abyss with this level of investment on Kujo-Sara, I don't think it's necessary to do it right now. We can actually save it for later. Perhaps another character might be able to use it in the future. Oh, look, speaking of which, we got more Moira just now. And at level 49, we can get more. You know, yeah, high enough DPS, yeah. Well, you know, Bennett also helps. Having a Bennett lets you survive those kinds of things. Like if I didn't have a Bennett on that team, or healer for that matter, I would definitely have had to do it. Another character in the future, hashtag Toma, aka Swedish Fish Child. Why is Toma Swedish? I didn't know that. How is he? How you know he's Swedish? Is the name's origins Swedish? I can probably condense more resin actually. I think that's exactly what we will do. Quick announcement for everybody while I'm doing this. I will be trying to do more streams like this in the future. Not for Genshin, but just in general, where the vibe is like this. But also, in case there's anybody in the chat who is considering voice acting and are looking for advice on what to pick up, or want to know what I use when I record, I will compile a list of affiliate links in our Discord so you can check out the items. That way you can, number one, see what I use and that I co-sign for. Number two, if the price is, not in your range right now, you can at least see something similar related to it that you can say, okay, this is comparable, but less, I'll buy that. And number three, I'm going to try to give reasons why for some of the items why I picked it up, or at least give you an idea of why I ended up using it. But if you do decide to pick up some of these items or all of them, if you use that link to do it, it does help support the channel. So, and a lot of the items are very inexpensive, and you don't even have to buy any of the, like the Blue Yeti, for example. That's an affiliate link. You don't even need to use that for voice acting, really. And if you're not a beginner, then I wouldn't suggest that. But it is a good cheap option for just starting. And you can still use it later on for podcast or streaming, so it's actually not a bad buy. But I think everyone says that at some point, so they always say that. They like it, you know. If I was to tell you I didn't like hearing my voice, what would you say? If I didn't like hearing my voice on anything I worked on, what would you say to that? You would think I'm crazy, right? You would think I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, this is exactly what I mean. See what I'm saying? It's all subjective. It really isn't. You can hate your voice all you want to, but if someone's willing to pay or think to pay to use your voice, or at least thinks that you have potential with your voice, then it doesn't really matter what you think, does it? Besides, it's always better to have secondary opinions anyway. Right? That's just the logical way to do things. Most people have self-doubt when they're trying to start voiceover, just mostly because it's unfamiliar territory. Which makes sense, because that can literally be applied to anything, really. So, alright. I still want to farm for more. Wow, look how much damage she has right now. I mean, attack. With Pyro Resonance, she's almost at 2,700 attack. How did that happen? Well, let's look at my artifacts. Actually, let's see. Seraph Fate, what has the highest attack percentage? Oh, that's like barely any difference in percent. I might be able to actually swap these. My crit rate goes down by like 1 tick, but I do get additional crit damage. And I don't need, it's not like I absolutely need the ER, but you know, let's not worry about that. It's a minor difference. I might do a stream where I start putting updating my artifacts in the Genshin optimizer and seeing what's the best artifact set for Raiden Shogun. We'll probably do that at some point. What I do want to do, however, I want to see if I can get some better Blizzard Strayer. Well, let's see. Actually, let's see. Do we need Blizzard Strayer? I don't think we do. Let's see. These are 5 good flowers, so we don't need any more of those. We do need better feathers. Yeah, we do need better feathers, because they both have HP and defense, and that's not good, but that's the part of the game where we're talking about, nitpicking, really. Would you be okay with helping get artifacts for my ball? I need to try to get a Severed Fate set. Of course, absolutely. And you are a sub to the channel. Yep, 1 month subscriber. So we can actually do that right now before we get into the new event. So let's go ahead. All right. Sora, do I have you on my friends list? There you are. Let me know when you get to the front gate of the Severed Set, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. So. Do you need me to go full tryhard mode, by the way? Just playing. Sometimes people don't want me to pick my best characters, but all right. Joining in. You're right. It isn't that hard. What was your AR again? Do you want me to? Okay, oh, you got an Aloy. Ah. All right, I'll keep Bennett. I'll keep the Bennett and the Raiden Shoguns. Oh. AR-51. Ah, okay. I believe the world rank changes at AR-55. I definitely forgot that these enemies are Electro. But we'll see how we do.
Illusion shattered. One with nature.
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Go in. Inazuma shines eternal.
Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Do you think you can swirl Electro for me?
Illusion shattered.
Go in!
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Light
night.
it up! Surprise punch.
You're stuck now.
Illusion shattered.
Adventure time.
Poor guy. I think I should switch characters, by the way, just to make it a little bit quicker for you, so. Excuse me.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Well, let's try this. Oh no, you're fine. I had to leave anyway and switch characters, so I'll use this one. Alright. I'll be relying on you to battery, so.
There is still a lot left to do.
Gee, before I get in there, I might as well battery over here.
Another test subject. Taste my blade. Have a taste of this. Cut down.
There you go. Now I have full energy. My tea has cooled down a little bit, quite a bit since we started the stream, so that's nice. They're definitely a very light flavor, so.
Born of ice and frost. You're way behind schedule. Access denied. Boba, get them!
Alright, a few more times. Are you using condensed resin by any chance? Ah, okay.
No touching. Next on the agenda, Born of Ice and Frost. Nice and spicy.
Hopefully you get some good ones after this. Oh, are you done? Looks like you just left. There you go. Okay. Alright, so while Sora is going to make some, I've got one that's okay-ish. Okay. So you go ahead and if you want to make condensed resin, you can go ahead. I'm just going to sit here and wait. In the meantime, I think this would be a good opportunity to do a quick ad. Right? Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to take a quick ad break, and when we come back, we'll do some more. We'll be back to farming with Sora and any other Twitch subs that want to do it before we get into the new event.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Okay. Let me see something here.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Oh, this is preparing 1 minute, so it hasn't even started yet. Okay, so I got that wrong. Yup. Alright, so are you back? I didn't roll crit rate. That stinks. That stinks. Yeah, I always worry about getting bad stats when I get 3 rolls on a artifact that look pretty good, and then I hope to God that it's like crit or attack percent, and I get HP or defense. So it's like it's kind of annoying. But yeah, what can you do? That happens sometimes, I guess. The best artifacts to roll on are the ones that have good stats, but they already have the 4 of the 4 rolls. So it's not a guess on the, but you know, sometimes you still do it. I know I do. Oh, when'd you get a Diluc? Oh, wow. So you missed the 50-50 and got the Luke. Okay. I think one of my missed 50-50s was riding Shogun. Could you please hurry? Don't want to lose my insta charge, and I lost my insta charge.
No touching.
Never mind. Well, anyways.
For Rex Lapis. Next on the agenda. We're with
Illusion shattered.
touching.
There you go. Destroyed them very quickly. Do you normally have trouble in this domain by yourself? I almost jumped off.
Boba, get them.
Into the wind. One with wind
Born
and
of icy
cloud.
frost. This is long overdue. All hail.
Fallen leaves.
Come on, focus.
Ah, same here. Hmm. All right. It's one of those days, huh?
No touching. Access denied.
One with wind and
For
cloud.
Rex Lapis. Born of icy frost.
Illusion shattered.
Wind strike.
That hurt.
Shine down.
Nice and spicy.
Hey, what's going on, Cody? Welcome to the jam. Hope you're ready to relax and wind down while we're listening to some lo-fi. Playing some Genshin, you know. Hope you're doing well this fine Monday. 2 more times? All right. If you, we are currently opening up co-op for our subs. So if you need some help with Genshin, do not hesitate to ask me. And if you are a sub, we will definitely get to you today.
No touching.
Race you out,
So this is long overdue. Born of ice and frost.
Again.
Access denied.
There you go. Nothing much. Me just anxiously refreshing my email, waiting for a job confirmation. The chill vibes are much appreciated right now. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad I could help you out. This kind of music is, and I found out about this music not too long ago, but like last year. It's a really good way to wind down the day. You know, with some tea. I have aromatherapy in the background. That kind of thing.
Born of ice and frost.
Mama, get them! Eat this!
Blaze Access denied. I can fix this.
As a fried man, into the fire! Help!
There you go. Was that the last one? Was that the last one, Sora? I'm probably gonna go back to my world and farm for Emblem of Severed Fate as well. Although, I'm curious. I wonder if I should be getting more Crimson Witch for a certain Pyro character in the future. Yes, that was also I got nothing, not even on the Shimenawa. Because if you at least got Shimenawa, then 200 resin. I know that feel. I know that feel for sure.
You know, this is starting to feel like chili pepper weather. Paimon's hungry for some fresh and fiery, spicy foods that let your taste buds have a blast. And if there's one dish that fits the bill, it's blackback perch stew. Come on, let's pay a visit to One Min Restaurant.
Oh. I think that was a little hint by Paimon to get my ass back to Liyue, so. As much as I would love to ignore Paimon, I think we will be doing that soon. But, let's look at my resin. Should we just, we don't have to do it right now. Eventually, I'm gonna have to farm a lot of pyro hypostasis, you know? But it's not like I'm guaranteed the character, so I'm not really rushing that. Alright. In honor of Sora, we shall also go to the Momiji Diet Court and see if we can get good artifacts. I would love to get another crit. What we're looking for is a crit rate or crit damage helm that has good substats, right? Which means crit rate, if it's a crit rate helm, we want crit damage with attack and, you know, hopefully not a lot of HP or defense. We also would love to have a good electro damage goblet. We have a good pyro one. We have a good hydro one. We would love an electric one, so I could, you know, mix and match with Raiden Shogun a little bit better and see what does more damage for me. Because right now we're only using the attack goblet, which is fine. I'm not saying nothing that it's not, but you know, just a thought. Let's heal up first. I'm also gonna turn on my fan, so give me just 1 second. It's a lot better already. If I only had Zhongli with a Severed Fate Goblet, that would be good with him. Not great, but good. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think he's good with Severed Fate, to be honest with you. I think you want him either to have a Tenacity of the Millilith, 2-piece, Archaic, 2-piece, 18% set, or you can even give him 2-piece Archaic and 2-piece Noblest. You can give him 4-piece Noblest if you're just going to use him for the burst. But it also depends on how you want to build them. If you want to build them more for the burst damage or the HP for the shield. Speaking of which, there is one artifact set I do not have much of anything on. And I've been ignoring it for months. So I think it's only fair, since, you know, I do use Zhongli a lot. And I do want to work on Razor at some point, just for funsies. Let's go ahead and get some Tenacity and Pale Flame, you know? Now this is the dungeon I want a lot of HP. So, if we can get good HP with some good crits on it, I'll be happy with Tenacity, right? Because I really only use Tenacity on Diona, like a 2-piece. Or I use a 4-piece Tenacity on my Zhongli. He currently has very scuffed artifacts, right? But I also could use a 2-piece Pale Flame at least for Razor if I can get that. Of course, I'm not going to be mad if I get a 4-piece, but we'll see. So let's give this a shot. I think this team should slap all of them, right? I'm just saying that because it has Geo bonus along with the crew. Oh, well, that's good then. Okay, I see what you mean.
Illusion! No, my sword! Let me weave you.
Get them!
Torn to oblivion!
Already gone. Yep. Hopefully we get something good. To be honest, I'm not sure what I want. I know I said I want HP, but I'm just hoping that the artifacts are just good, you know?
Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah! Everybody stand back!
escape.
Rain cutter.
Let's light it up. Inazuma shines eternal.
Wow, they die so fast once I activate that ult. This is not a bad flower. I would like to get crit rate on it. That would make me very happy, but let's be honest here. Is that really gonna happen? No. It's not gonna happen. Alright.
Illusion shattered. Go in. Let's light.
No, my soul. Let me read you a verse.
Nice and spicy. Eat this!
There is no escape.
I don't even have to use Raiden Shogun. I don't even have to use Raiden. Raiden was overkill on this team. I might just take her out and try someone I haven't used in a while. Because it's overkill. Defense, HP. I don't mind this as much. We got one more condensed, so let's go ahead and we'll just switch the teams a little bit. So instead of Raiden Shogun, we're gonna run. We could run Sucrose. We could run Kazuha. We could run Beidou. We could run Zhongli. We have a lot of options here. What do you guys? What would you guys like? I mean, I could run Rosaria. Kaya. What would you guys like me to run for the fourth character? Besides Raiden, of course, since we just played her. So we can even use Chong Yun if you wanted to. Ah, Cody wants Albedo. Okay.
Let's investigate this further.
All right. We got Albedo. That should be a lot of extra damage.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Let's light it up.
Coming to be.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Witness my great undertaking. Live.
Out of the frying pan.
Beidou is like one of my top 3 favorite characters. Oh, well. As you can see, it wasn't any trouble at all for Albedo. You can take a look at my Albedo stats right now if you'd like. So why is Albedo one of your favorite characters, out of curiosity? Well, I didn't really get anything I really wanted. Well, Cody, until you get them, you know, you can always watch me play Albedo. And just imagine, if you sub, you can make me play him all the time. Hey, what's up, Bree? Thanks for coming back. Let's take care of this before we start the event. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do, to be honest. He's very pretty. Yeah, like seriously, which character in this game isn't attractive, or at least cute, bare minimum? You know, they know what they were doing. Alright, grab that since I was here. Might as well grab this one. And then we'll actually go to Leoa. We'll actually go, I promise. So we're supposed to go to Wanmin restaurant. I guess maybe it'll start some type of event immediately. Oh look, it's Zhang Ling.
Hey, guess who's here?
Sorry to bother you.
Oh, no way! It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Ah, Traveler, welcome. Good to see you. What can I get for you?
Are you here to try something new at the Wanmin restaurant? I couldn't help myself.
We want some blackback perch stew!
No, you want some blackback perch stew.
All right, blackback perch stew it is. Make yourselves at home. It'll be right out for you in just a moment.
Thanks, Chef Mal! I was just thinking about you guys, and now you're here. It feels like you heard my call and came running. You mean you were about to come looking for us? Uh-huh. There's something I want to discuss with you guys. Did you happen to see how the city looked on the way over here? Everyone's getting ready for the Moon Chase Festival.
I barely even looked around. Oh, so that's what it's called.
Moon Chase Festival? Is that another one of Liyue's ancient traditions? That's right. Moon Chase is a big festival where we celebrate the arrival of the fall by moonlight. The old folks say that thousands of years ago, this was the time of the year when the Adepti would seek the way.
This might be a little too old, but do you know the way? Do you? Because the Adepti, they didn't. But okay, I'll stop. We'll be right back. I'm sorry. We'll be right back. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Oh my God.
It's completely different nowadays. We eat our favorite foods, spend time with friends and relatives, enjoy the moon and the flowers. So much easier. Basically, we just do all the things that people like doing and don't take a whole lot of effort. Sounds like Paimon's kind of festival. With your great taste in food, Moonchase Festival is sure to be to your liking.
Let's agree to disagree.
Hey, if you got a problem with Paimon's taste, just spit it out. So are you guys free these days? I'm taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs. If possible, I'd like you to be my culinary consultants.
That's right. Getting some suggestions from friends will broaden your horizons.
Yes, and it'll let you try something new at the Wan Min restaurant.
Masterful Chefs, huh? So is that like a competition? Right, yeah. I guess you probably haven't heard about it before.
Nope, sure
Every year,
haven't.
Moonchase Festival has a different theme, usually picked by the Qixing. This year's theme is Feast of the Bounteous Land, so the Qixing decided to organize a cooking competition. Feast of the Bounteous Land. Pretty much sums up what Leo is all about. Great theme. I totally agree. I heard it was Ningguang that came up with it. She's so amazing and so full of mystery.
Alright, enough talking about Ningguang. What do you want us to do?
Well, I want to take part in the competition, but coming up with new dishes is hard work. By the time you finally thought of something, cooked it, taste tested it, it can be hard to judge whether you're really into something or not. And so, I was thinking, I could get the two of you to help by gathering everyone's thoughts on what makes a great dish. I really want to think outside the box this time. And to do that, I'm gonna need lots of different ideas from lots of different people. This'll be a piece of cake! We've got friends from all over the map, haven't we?
Can't help being popular.
You sound pretty confident. Well, you know, not to brag or anything. But first things first, let's have a delicious one-min meal. After that, we can go around to all of our friends in Liyue and get their ideas one by one. Okay, great. Also, Guoba should be back soon, so we can all go together.
Here's your
I forgot that guava was a thing. I thought it was not real, but it's actually a living teddy bear.
It smells so good.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
I want some black perch stew. Okay, can I get some? Can I get some black perch stew, please?
Confirmed. This is definitely chili pepper
I-
weather.
My sister is a chef, right? I should see if she'll make dishes inspired by Genshin Impact. If I can get her to do that and post them on YouTube, would you guys watch? Would you guys try them out? That's what I'm thinking. Let's let that marinate for a little bit.
Xiangling can be a bit of a handful, so please look out for her while you're out and about.
Come on, Dad. Why would you say that?
Because I know you all too well, my dear. That's why. You mustn't be quite so reckless when you're out in the wild, you understand? You do well to be a little more cautious, like our traveler friend.
Have you not seen her cast her ultimate, bro? Have you not seen Xiangling cast her elemental burst? She is more than capable of handling herself.
Don't worry. We're all friends here. Let's all look out for each other. Ah, and Guoma's back. Roly-poling around as usual. All right, let's pack up.
I didn't see Guoba. Why didn't they show us Guoba? Look out for some friends in the city. Alright, so before we continue, let's look at events. What is this? Oh, I did that already. So we go to the quest. Oh, we didn't do this yet. Oh well. We'll get to that in a second. Any story quests here? Okay. Alright, let's just go. How far do I have to go? Oh. Not that far. It's a little, at least it doesn't look like it. Oh, has their dialogue changed since I last been here? What the fuck? I'll step on you.
What are you staring at?
I'll blow the... Ooh, I hate this place. Alright, I'm leaving before I get mad. You're not worth my time. I have defeated gods, you know. Actually, let me talk to this person real quick. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, that happened. Good talk. Am I supposed to go up here? Hey, why didn't you jump? That was odd. You just didn't jump for some reason.
Coming to B.
Anyways, I'm assuming they're up there. Look at all this stuff over here. Let's check this out. Was this here before? No, it wasn't. This is probably disrespectful to do. Let me get off of this. Ow. Oh no. Where am I supposed to go? Is that Hu Tao? Look, it's Hu Tao, guys.
So, it's outside the box thinking that we're looking for, right? Hutao always seems to have a unique perspective, so let's make this our first stop.
What? My ears are burning. Did somebody say my name? Yeah, it's Paimon and the Traveler. Oh, and Xiangling, too.
Oh, of course, Hutao! Way outside the box.
Meaning you're here for some other reason, right? How might I be of assistance?
Well, Hutao, I wanted to ask you, what kind of food do you like?
What food I like? Off the top of my head, I don't really have an answer.
Wow, so even Hutao gets lost for words sometimes. Paimon sure didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Come on, even the chirpiest birds clock out for the night, right? I'm no different.
Pretty sure clocking out isn't something birds do, but okay.
Like a bird clock, you mean? Okay. It's okay, Hu Tao. Just keep it simple.
Right, there's no need to overcomplicate it.
Look at the bear.
Just pick a dish and tell me what you like about it. I'm doing some market research.
Look at the bear in the background. He's just chilling. Just a mark on his back, though.
I see. Launching a new dish? Well, let me say right off the bat, nothing weird, okay? Some poached fish, a side of shrimp dumplings. That is all you need.
Poached fish and shrimp dumplings? That's a bit ordinary, isn't it?
Well, it is and it isn't. Think about it. Poached fish is hot and spicy with a powerful aroma. It's a dynamic dish. Add a side of shrimp dumplings, and there's your static component. Got it?
Really?
Dynamic? Oh, I can do dynamic. Mushroom slime stew it.
Oh, come on.
No, not that kind of dynamic. A dish is more than substance, it's a mood. Poached fish is red and spicy. It elicits a response from the eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. That's why I call it dynamic. Shrimp dumplings are more subdued, clear and smooth with a pure and subtle fragrance. I call that static. Combining dynamic and static.
I like how the
perfect perfectly balanced meal.
This is the
A
person telling
unique
Hu Tao how to
opposite,
cook.
But complementary features coexisting in perfect harmony.
Paimon didn't follow that at all. But at the same time,
It's making me hungry,
that
though.
sounded smart, so...
Anyone else feeling kind of famished right now?
Okay. Dynamic and static. Opposite, but complementary.
Yes.
So is this just another way of saying you should keep everything balanced? You know, a little meat, a little veggie, a little salt, a little sugar?
I'm just watching the bear.
Bingo! Except I don't think you need to have a sweet dish for it to be a complete meal. Personally, I always skip desserts.
Okay, I think I got it. At first I thought you were just goofing around, but actually you make a really good point.
I think the person who suggests making a dish with mushrooms and slime would be the one I would consider fooling or goofing around. But that's just me. Okay.
How did I ever doubt you, Hu Tao? Thanks. When it comes to telling tales, the storytellers have got nothing on Hu Tao.
Storytellers.
Sounds suspiciously like a compliment to me. I'll take it.
You're clearly a keen philosopher.
Uh-huh. Well, at least one of you gets it. Everything in this world runs on its own set of principles, be it the circle of life or sugar and spice. You either get it or you don't.
Since the traveler seems to approve, I'll make sure to factor it in. Paimon thinks we're pretty much done here now. Let's head to Boo Boo Pharmacy next.
Yeah.
The pharmacy? Yeah, you'll definitely get some interesting responses over there.
What does that mean, Hu Tao?
If you find out anything interesting, you've got to come back and tell me about it.
Okay, that's cool. Definitely just skipped the line, but whatever. Is there anything here I can get? I suppose I can pick some of this stuff up. Actually, nah. We won't. We won't waste our time. But I will say, guys, if you are earlier in the game and you have the Mora, definitely stock up on these artifacts so that later on, when you do have a really good artifact that you want to level up, you can use those as fuel. So definitely consider that. Oh, well, I might as well pick some of these up. Baiju.
Oh, it's you. Is everything okay? Why, if it isn't the special guest who seldom visit. Less busy than usual, I see.
How you say this name? Chengsheng? Chengsheng? I don't know. I'm guessing.
Yikes! What happened to Baiju's voice?
Come on, we know it's the fucking snake. Come on. I want the bear. Can someone find me if they have a plushie of Guaba, please? Oh, because I would love to have that bear.
Excuse me? The neck. Oh, it's just Changsheng.
Changsheng, I was right. Changsheng. Hisashiburi.
Welcome, welcome. Here to procure an herbal remedy, I presume?
No. We actually came for the conversation this time. We're here to talk food. I'm entering this year's cooking competition, so I wanted to ask you both. Oh, wait, there's 3 of you. I wanted to ask the 3 of you what kind of food you like. Most astutely self-corrected. We shall surely supply our assistance.
It does exist.
You need to know
I need it.
what food I like? It's all the same. No flavor.
What do you mean?
Chi-Chi has some gustatory dysfunction and can't taste any food. Make no mistake, she's not being uncooperative.
That's so sad. She can't taste good food. That sucks.
Oh, I understand. That's fine. Still, I'd expect Chi-Chi to have some sort of dietary preferences, though. There must be some dishes that you like the sensation of.
Sensation?
She's gonna say milk. She's gonna say cocoa
Yes.
milk. Oh my
There's
god.
one.
She's gonna say cocoa milk.
Coconut milk.
Yeah.
Nice and cold.
Well, that doesn't help us. It's not a dish, it's a drink.
You could put coconut milk in dishes. Let me check this link out. This better not be porn. Wow, that's a furry panda plush. It is cute, but doesn't look as much like the in-game guava than I thought it would. It's like a tiny condensed version of it. I have to see if I can find a different one. I'll see if I can find other versions of it. Because I want one that's kind of more like the one in the game.
How about you two? Any thoughts? I like bite-sized morsels of meat.
I agree with Chung Sheng. Many of our patients are the elderly and young children. They find large chunks of fowl or seafood difficult to swallow and digest. Dishes where the ingredients have been finely chopped, on the other hand, are far more suitable for them. We also see plenty of people with colds and sore throats who find it difficult to eat rich food. From a purely pharmaceutical perspective, I tend to recommend soups and stews.
Got it. Would that be medicinal soups and stews?
Medicinal soup. I don't like it.
I must apologize for having such a one-track mind. It's a little difficult to think
Look at
about
guava.
food
See?
without
I want the
worrying
guava
about
that
the health
stands up like
implications
that.
these days. We've had quite the endless stream of patients recently. If you ask me, I think the changing weather is to blame.
That's okay. Everyone's input counts. Keeping it seasonal and suitable for all ages sounds like a pretty good idea to Paimon.
Important considerations for any chef.
Medicinal dishes have higher demands in terms of nutritional balance than the kind of food I normally cook. I don't usually focus on medicinal properties, but since this is for a competition, maybe I can score more points by taking both flavor and function into account.
Food with substance. Always better. Everyone will like it.
Everyone will like it. What's up?
It's a great suggestion. Thanks, everyone.
You're welcome. As long as we could help.
It's great to have a doctor's unique perspective. I'm feeling inspired.
Oh, how you flatter me.
Receptivity to sensible suggestions make for a savvy chef. Oh, she is! Creating new dishes is Xiangling's favorite thing to do. You can be sure she'll put lots of care and attention into it.
Yeah.
There's
There's a bear in the background, dude. The bear, I love the
Usually I
bear.
just go with my own ideas, but having a whole new perspective this time is sure to make a big difference to the end result. Great! That makes this whole trip worth it. Alright, time to move on to the next. So we've got an independent thinker's perspective and a health perspective. Next, Paimon thinks we should probably talk to some picky eaters.
Find Zhongli. I can see it now. He probably wants a side of osmanthus wine with it or something. Yujing Terrace. Okay. Well, we can probably just walk. We'll just walk. I should probably make sure to pick up some more of these occasionally. I haven't been using them as much recently, but it's still good to have, 'cause you never know. Ah, Beidou Ningguang and Kuching.
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon. And Xiangling.
Greetings, friends. It's been a while.
Hey, what brings you here?
Everyone's gathered together here.
Has something happened? What's with this great big stone on the ground?
Long story. So, just to confirm, I will assume responsibility for handling this stone of unknown origin. Any objections?
None here. You know how to get things done, Kuching. As long as it's with you, I can rest easy knowing that it's in safe hands.
Should I take this to mean that you doubt the relative safety of leaving this in the hands of the Tianquan?
Huh? Well, for starters, Kuching is the one who's always out running errands, rain or shine. Besides, you don't seem to give a wooden more about this whole thing anyway, so what's it to you?
I was merely joking. You, meanwhile, seem only too ready to pounce when an opportunity to publicly lambaste me arises. Even when it means giving our poor mutual friend here the cold shoulder.
Is this a bad time? Perhaps?
By no means. You wish to know about the stone, I presume. Then let me invite the great seafarer Captain Beidou to tell
Wow,
the
you
story.
can smell the
If she
sarcasm.
would be so kind.
Do they not like each other?
You... Fine. Well, it's a big one, right? And such a smooth surface, too. Makes you think there's gotta be a good chunk of jade in there.
It was found by a fishing crew, not far off the coast. It must have been underwater for years. So the erosion will be what's given it that smooth finish.
Finds like this cannot be kept as private property, and must be submitted to a holder of public office. Placing it into our custody will also give them peace of mind.
So, what's inside it?
Well, we've hit it with just about every weapon we could get our hands on and haven't managed to even dent it yet. Clearly there's more to it than meets the eye.
No weapon could smash it open. Wow. Paimon doesn't
I
think
guess we
we've
can get
ever
Zhang Li
encountered
for
a
this.
stone like that before.
Kuching has taken an unusually keen interest in this giant stone, which is why we are leaving the matter in her capable hands.
Ah.
Let's put that aside for a second.
Look at Guapo just walking
What brings
around.
you here? Were you looking for someone?
Let's see what Guaba does next. Guaba. He's just dancing in place.
Actually, we were looking
That's
for
cute.
all of you. We need all hands on deck here.
Oh? Hopefully not because there's been some sort of cataclysmic event.
No, nothing like that.
Not this time.
Paimon's just getting carried away. I just wanted to ask everyone about their food preferences.
Food preferences? That's a little unexpected.
I have rather simple tastes. Precise, pure, smart, and sophisticated.
You want smart food.
That is all I require.
Wait, you want CMT oil or something? In your dish? Like, what the fuck? That's OD. You just, what do you want?
That's your idea of simple, huh?
I summed up my culinary requirements in 4 words. Is that insufficiently simple for you?
A few weeks out on the open ocean would fix your flawed definition of simplicity, let me tell you that.
What about you, Beidou?
Me? If it's freshly cooked and piping hot, that floats my boat. If it's got a little chili pepper in there too, I'm one very happy captain.
Paimon thought you would have said bar food.
Oh, bar food works too.
As for me, it's got to be seafood.
Okay, got it. So, seafood, piping hot, and, simple but sophisticated.
No, not a lot of overlap.
And that's where I would disagree. Traveler, surely you've heard of golden shrimp balls.
Oh my, they're my favorite.
You need to wash and devein the shrimp, wrap it in finely sliced potato strips, then deep fry it to perfection. There's no room for cutting corners.
I want that. So you wash and I gotta see this. I'm gonna copy this. I maybe I can get my sister to try this. So what's it called? Fried shrimp? Interesting. Doesn't seem to be that difficult to make, actually.
They're very precisely put together. They taste pure, the presentation is smart, and the skill needed to cook them is highly sophisticated. It fits Ningguang's forward summary to the letter. Huh. So what you're saying is, for all the frills and trills, good food is all the same at the core?
I heartily agree. Golden shrimp balls are a prime example. Their essence lies in combining art and nutrition in a single package. It is a dish of true value.
Art and nutrition? Yo, I didn't think shrimp was it high in vitamin C? You just tripping.
Okay, got it. So Kuching loves golden shrimp balls.
I didn't say that. Did I?
No, at least not outright.
Alrighty. Thanks for all your input. I'll be sure to take it all into consideration.
The bear steals the show right now. The bear steals the show.
Traveler, Paimon, do you have anything planned after this?
What? Not really, no.
Good. I'd like you to help me investigate something. It's about this stone.
You picked the right people for the job. We investigate stuff all the time.
My thoughts exactly. The Qixing has a public duty to deliver our final verdict to the fishermen, but there are also some things I would like to investigate on a personal level. I'm sure you've become acquainted with the general background of the Moon Chase Festival. However, I have my own understanding of this festival's roots. My grandfather was a researcher of Liyue's traditions. In his notes, he indicated that there was a deity called the Stove God in ancient Liyue, which people paid tribute to at a certain time of the year. Very few written records make mention of the Stove God, and those that do are notoriously confusing. Some scholars believe that the Stove God was just another title held by the Lord of Geo, but others suggest that this was a different deity altogether. One folktale even claims that the ancients found the Stove God's shrine, but there was no statue, only a huge, smooth slab of stone. Shortly after it was found, the stone was lost in transit, and it hasn't been seen since. This stone here has all the same features, so I suspect it could be the one that went missing all those years ago.
Really? I don't know about
After
that.
many years of researching ancient texts, my grandfather came to believe that the practice of paying seasonal tribute to the Stove God may be best described as a festival. He called it the Stove God Festival. That would make it the forerunner to the Moon Chase Festival we know today. But this is all just theory and conjecture. To prove any of it, we'd need to start by identifying who the Stove God really was. Now that Rex Lapis has passed on, and Liyue has entered the age of humankind, his successor should continue to respect our nation's culture and traditions, just as he did. That's why I think the responsibility for this situation should fall to me. It's a chance to shed light on our history, revitalize an ancient tradition, and possibly prove my grandfather's hypothesis along the way. With any luck, we'll nail all three in one fell swoop. It was just a couple of days ago that we received this stone, right after we decided to use food as the central theme for this year's festival. It makes me wonder. Maybe a divine will is at work behind all of this.
3 birds with 1 stone, huh? That's pretty efficient, even for cooking.
I'd love to help, but we're in the middle of a commission for Zhang Ling.
Hey, don't worry about that. This sounds super important, so don't mind me. Besides, we're only... Wait a second. I got it!
What? Why are you shouting?
Ka-ching, can I tag along for your investigation?
But
Since it's all about the stove god, I might get to learn something useful about cooking along the way. It'll be great inspiration for me in the competition. Please, let me come along. I promise I'll help.
if it means that much to you... Okay, I suppose you can come.
Suppose? Like, you did not... Did you just want me to come by myself? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Really? Yay! Thank you so much! You're the best!
Okay.
Now that that's settled, time to get going. Jingsa Village is said to be home to a lot of historical texts, so I'd like to start by making some inquiries there.
Alright, then it's off to Chingsa we go!
Jingsa. Okay. Let me talk to these two.
Sincerely, Beidou, you misunderstand me. I have many simple pleasures. I take a stroll through Yujing Terrace and one down by the harbor every single day.
Huh. Well, everyone has their way of procrastinating, I guess.
What the heck? Oh, actually, that's supposed to be Ning Wong.
Sincerely.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Does it matter what order?
Sincerely.
Oh, it's not. It's not. I suppose we keep on doing this then. Oh, before we continue, apparently I missed something. There we go. Excuse me.
Burst forth.
Loba, get them! Race you!
Rain outlines your fate.
There's more!
Going in!
My blade! Feel this ancient power.
Let me lead you a little.
There's more!
Light it up!
It's my lucky day! Ah! The fairy. Finally,
Rain outlines your adventure time.
Let's light it up!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Off we go!
coming to be! Moments of birth!
Let's light it up! Going in!
To the fairy.
There we go. And with that done, I think we can go and get our commissions.
Ad Astra at...
Alright, so I think we'll do a little bit more and then we'll just, think we'll stop for the evening. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not sure maybe we play a different game. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll see what you guys want to do. Oh, let's talk to, okay, let's talk to Granny.
Hi, Granny. We need your help with something. Are there any old books around Chingsa Village? You know, from a really long time ago?
Oh, looking for ancient texts, are we? Let me think. There is an old warehouse over there, property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Many books are stored inside, those that they have no room for at home. In fact, their youngest comes over this way to read sometimes.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild's youngest? You must be talking about Xingqiu.
Paimon didn't know they had a warehouse here. Let's go take a look.
Wouldn't be surprised if Xinqiu is there right now.
First point.
The hell is this?
Help! Ah, I'm being robbed!
It came from that direction. Come on.
Get crap out of here with that shit. Y'all should have ran a long time ago.
First point. I got careless. Picked the wrong test subject.
What's up, Shang? What's up, bro? How you doing?
I've come here to clean the book warehouse plenty of times before. But this is the first time I've run into these crooks.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks to all of you. Hey, wait a minute. You're the traveler, aren't you? And you're with... Lady Kuching. An honor. Truly an honor.
We'll try not to take up too much of your time. I understand that this book warehouse is the property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Could you advise whether we might find any text relating to the Stove God in this collection?
The Stove God? I heard that's the Lord of Geo, right?
Huh? Really?
Yeah. A friend of mine who conducts research mentioned it once before. We use stoves for
I guess we'll have to
cooking,
talk to
and
Zhang
stoves are
Li and
built
get
from
the information from him before.
rock. Some people think that the stove is a gift from the Lord of Geo. And that's why they call him the Stove God.
Seems logical enough. But do you have any books on the topic?
I'm sorry. I'd have to ask the young master about that.
Huh. Any questions? Please, ask away.
Hey, it's Chongyun and Xingqiu.
Hello, one and all.
We know who he is. We know who he is, dude. How you read this? The young thaumaturge Chongyun was born to a clan of exorcists. He travels the land working to exorcise demons. He is an honest and serious lad by nature, and is both hardworking and persevering, never shrinking from any sort of hardship. However, he has one problem that no amount of work can solve, and that is the pure Yang spirit he is born with. This pure Yang spirit is capable of repelling demons to a point where Chongyun has never had to lift a finger to stop them. As a result, he has almost never seen a demon in his life. This troubles Chongyun greatly, of course, because seriously, what exorcist has never encountered a demon to exorcise before?
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
He just goes into the area and they leave.
I was bored with nothing to do, and thought I'd come out this way for a bit of reading. And then I thought, why not bring Chongyun along too?
Yes. I'm just along for the ride, really.
I see the Yuheng Kuching is with you. Whatever brings you here must surely be a matter of grave importance.
Master Xingqiu, if I may be so bold, do you happen to know if there are any texts on the subject of the Stove God among this collection?
Since I personally selected which volumes to store here, I do have some recollection of their contents. If my memory betrays me not, there is one volume among them called Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, which mentions the Stove God.
Might I take a look?
Certainly. If it pleases my lady, I shall lead the way. Sheng, I will take care of things here. You're free to go about your own business.
They're back! So did you find it?
Yes, Master Xingqiu has quite an exceptional memory. Demystifying the legends of Liyue does indeed mention the Stove God. However, it says the following. The body of the dragon wielded a tail that could eclipse the sun, and claws to command fire and teach the ways of wisdom. Receiving the gift bequeathed unto them, humankind cooked food with fire, and thus did they prosper.
The body of a dragon? The stories about Rex Lapis say the same thing.
That much is true. But this is the only passage in the whole book. If we want to find out more, we'll have to continue our investigation. There's nothing further to discover here. It seems we'll have to look at other options.
I come from a long lineage of exorcists, and our family too has amassed a number of ancient texts. Now that you mention the Stove God, I seem to recall reading somewhere that this god once appeared at the Guili Assembly. Of course, I can't say if it's true or not.
Books are penned by people. All they can do is show what the author was thinking. Everyone's mind is different, so every book on a given topic will give a different account. I apologize that we could not help in a more substantial capacity.
Your help thus far is quite ample.
Look at
Liyue is a vast and rich land.
Guava is stealing the
Things that
show.
existed here in the past have left their trace. So long as we do not abandon our search, it is sure to bear fruit eventually.
Guava is stealing the show, guys. Where'd he go? Where are you? Are you gonna show up? I guess not.
Thank you all. We will continue our investigation elsewhere.
Hold up. I had a question too. Xingqiu, Chongyun, could you tell me what kind of food you like?
Food? Oh no. You're not thinking of taking part in the Masterful Chefs, are you?
Yeah, I totally am. What's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Xiangling, this is a major event. I beg you, please don't cook anything strange for this competition.
What do you mean, strange?
Mushroom slime stew, to give one example.
Okay, fair enough. That dish isn't my most popular.
It's not.
That's why I'm doing all this research, so I can create some really special dishes to win everyone over.
Well, in that case, I like cold food.
The bear is just over there in detention for some reason. I don't understand.
That's because you can't handle hot and spicy, right?
Yes, you're absolutely right.
My tastes are on the mild side. I prefer gentle dishes with minimal seasoning. Soups and stews, vegetables and broth, seafood or freshwater fish, either boiled or steamed. These kinds of dishes I am most partial to.
No surprises from the Gugua Geek. Okay, another mild child. Got it.
These are just personal preferences, and everyone's are quite different. Are you sure this eclectic mix of opinions will be of any use?
Of course! You're my customers, and putting a smile on customers' faces is my calling as a chef.
Though Xiangling's market research blade stabs often into the dark, her heart never strays from the noble path.
The blade stabs into the dark.
If anyone can win hearts and minds with their cooking, it's gotta be someone like Xiangling. She's got pure intentions and really cares about the customers. No, where's all this praise coming from? Knock it off, guys. You're embarrassing me. Sorry for holding you all up. That's all I needed to know. Shall we carry on with the investigation now? Over to you, Kuching. Where to next?
So we've learned the Stove God allegedly made an appearance at the Guili Assembly. But today that place is largely a wasteland with few traces of human activity. Longshuin is close by, so let's stop off there on the way over and see what we can find out.
Forgive us, for this is where we must part ways. May your journey be a smooth one.
Yes, best of luck. If you run into any difficulties, come and find us. We'll be only too glad to help.
Let's go! Next stop, Longshuin!
Alright.
Now, which book to read today? Aha! How about this? Chongyun, pick a book, any book, and read it out loud to me, will you? That way, I can give my mind a rest.
Huh? That's why you brought me along?
Don't like that plan? Okay, then I'll read one for you. How about...
What the hell is this?
Young and Hopelessly Smitten.
Xingqiu, don't you think you have one too many frivolous books in your collection?
Nyquins, yes, the lovely and beautiful Kuching. Absolutely. Also, knowing the world of Twitter and Tumblr, I'm pretty sure someone's out there feverishly drawing those two together in uncompromising positions right now.
Okay. A guide to
Especially
getting
after that,
ahead
heard
in
that
Legion
line.
Terrace. How about this one then?
Oh, really, Xingqiu?
You know they are. Like, oh, that makes it canon, guy. That's canon. That's canon.
Off we go.
I ship it. It's canon. just saying. I'm just saying.
Huh? Oh, traveler. Who are all these?
And the bear just dipped. Where is he going?
Friends of ours! Allow Paimon to introduce Xiangling, Guoba, and Kuching.
Kuching? Of the Chishing? She's the,
Hi.
It's not that. It's... I mean, I'm just your typical commoner. I've never met someone as high up as the Yuheng before in my whole life.
Look at that strong body, those powerful hands, and honest eyes. This guy must be a really great chef.
That's the I forget the word. I'm so blown away. That's the inference you come to. Look at that strong body, those powerful hands, and honest eyes. They would say something else after that. They would say, you know what? This guy must be a really great chef. What? What gave that away? He looks like a treasure hoarder. Right, whatever. All right, I'm shipping them. Just kidding. Not shipping them. Someone's doing it, though.
So, is there something I can help you with? You've come a long way out to end up at Wangshu Inn.
Let me fill you in.
And screen goes to black. Yep.
Oh, okay. I see.
Legends claim that the Stove God once appeared at the Guili Assembly. As
That bear
Wangshu
keeps
Inn
on
is the
distracting
oldest
me.
extant building in this area, any historical texts from around these parts are likely to have ended up here. Is there a room in this inn for storing books? And if there is, do any of them mention the Stove God?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a fair few ancient texts here. I remember looking through an old recipe book once. I just need to remember where they're all stored. If you are happy to wait here for a few minutes, I'll go have a look right away. Oh, traveler, there's something I need to discuss with you.
What is it? We need to pay up or something?
What? No, I wouldn't take your money. We're all friends here. I just wanted to ask if you had the time to make a satisfying salad for me.
A satisfying salad? What for?
A certain person comes to mind. Guaba!
Yeah, guy who hangs out on the roof terrace, you know? Good-looking fella, not too tall.
Shh! Don't you think he can hear you?
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, you know who I mean. The boss told me to take care of him, but this guy, let me tell you, he is one tough nut to crack. He usually turns his nose up at everything that isn't almond tofu. But the boss tells me you once made him a satisfying salad, and it all went down so well. So, I was thinking, could you teach me how to make it too? That way, I'll have something else in my arsenal.
Oh, so this is for show! You guys really look after him, huh?
Well, that's life, right? You gotta look out for your own people. All right then, wait right here. I'll be just 1 minute.
Oh.
Clock is ticking! 59, 58...
Sorry for the trouble, traveler. Okay.
Oh, I ain't gotta make it? Okay.
Here you are.
Thank you ever so much.
While Kuching love to come watch too, but I don't want to get in the way, so I'll just stay here with Kuching. Okay, shall we go then?
Go ahead and get started. I'll just watch from over here. I only need to watch you make it once to have it committed to memory.
That should do it.
Oh, I guess I made it.
All right, thanks for that. I think I've got it now.
Thought I actually had to make it.
You got all the steps down, right?
Of course. Don't forget, I am the best chef around these parts.
Let's go see what Kuching and Xiangling are up to. Kuching, Xiangling, we're back!
You finished cooking? Good timing. We finished our reading too.
And? Useful? Or no?
Useful. There is a passage concerning the stove god, and it's not what we were expecting. I quote, 60 miles to the northwest is the Guili Assembly. Many were settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the soil yielded. When the stove god descended, one god became many, all of which were the height of children. As does a star when it descends into the world, so the stove god went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. With fire, the people at last learned to make hot food, and they dined on rice congee and cooked meat thereafter. This is a radically different account from the one given in Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, and also a conflicting one.
One god became many? Does that mean there was more than one stove god?
Well, it's just like a really good chef and his disciples. What was
the
that?
text at face value, that is what it says.
Went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. So did the stove god really go and teach people how to cook firsthand?
Now that's a god who truly cared for their people.
So, we've got two leads, but they contradict each other. How do we know which one to believe?
By continuing our investigation and reserving judgment for now. Thank you for this text, Yanxiao.
It's my pleasure, really. Think nothing of it. If anything, I should be thanking the traveler. Listen, you've helped me an awful lot. Not just today, but in the past, too. I want to make it up to you properly, and as it happens, things are pretty quiet here today. So I'd like to take the chance to treat you all. What do you say? Will you stay for a meal?
Wow, he sure sounds confident in his cooking. I like that. Confidence is one of the best ingredients a chef can have. I really want to try his cooking. I say we take him up on his offer.
It's hard to refuse a generous offer like that. Yes, I think we can fit this in. Yanxiao, we await your culinary creations with great anticipation.
I won't disappoint.
Yanxiao, I think that's how you say it. Okay. Go take a seat downstairs. I thought he was supposed to talk to... Oh, I guess you just go all the way downstairs. Hi. Oh, they're fried shrimp. Just kind of looked at it by chance.
Adventure to the...
Everybody, please be seated!
You think you own the place.
I'll sit here with Guoba.
Guava doesn't have a chair. Okay, you have to take a snapshot of Guava's face. I like his face. It's funny.
Here we are. That's everything you want.
Wow. And it goes, those are huge. That's shrimp?
It all smells amazing. I think I've met my fellow finalist. It smells beautiful.
Strange. I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here.
This inn isn't particularly known for its food.
Everyone likes a good meal, whether they're staying the night or just stopping by for a bite. We call it an inn, but the fact is it's much more than that. We have to cater to all aspects of daily life to make this a true home away from home. Please enjoy your meal at your leisure. I should get back to work now.
Yan Xiao, are you taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs?
Huh? You too?
Yup, I've signed up already, and I've got my eyes on the prize. Your cooking's delicious, Yan Xiao. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the final.
Huh. Interesting. All right, I'll see you there.
What?
I'm hungry.
Some kind of power move?
No, it seemed more sportsmanlike than that.
Yup, he's a really talented chef. His food was excellent, and it showed he has a level-headed personality. That's the kind of chef that could be a match for me. I haven't had any competitive cooking experience since my cook-off with Brooke in Springvale. You're too kind. Loba, what are you doing?
What? What did Gooba do? Why is that fresh and so? What do you? What did you do, Gooba? Gooba's surprised. We gotta take a picture of that. I don't know if anybody wants these in Discord or something, but I'm definitely using it to meme on Twitter.
Globa's eating the...
Those were Kuching's! How could you steal them while she wasn't looking?
Oh, my golden shrimp balls.
Aww. It's like, what? Bitch, what? What? Hold on, I didn't take this whole. Hold on, let me do this shit. This is funny. He's like, what? Oh.
Groba, we've been through this. When we're with friends, you gotta be on your best behavior, okay? I'm so sorry, Kuching. I promise I'll make it up to you. What's the big deal? We can just get another plate. After all, it's Yan Xiao's treat today. It's not the same, though. The moment's gone. Sure, you can eat something else, but you can never go back and change the feeling of despair as your food is snatched away from right under your nose. The dining experience is a trinity of emotion, food, and atmosphere, and you've got to have all three to make it work.
I have to say, now that you mention it, that is a very accurate appraisal of the
Oh, she is mad.
I'm gonna make it up to you, Kuching. Is there anything you want to eat? Anything at all. Whatever it is, I'll make it for you.
I don't have high hopes for this, but equally I don't want her feeling guilty. Okay, I'll let her do this for me.
Oh, I see why you don't have high hopes, because you think she's gonna make you some weird shit.
If you insist, there is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me. It's an old recipe from my grandfather's notes.
No problem. May I see it?
I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor. Traveler, have you finished eating? Before we do anything else, let's head back to Liyue Harbor. I need to fetch something.
Alright, we'll finish some of this up later, but I'm trying to figure out what else I need to do. Isn't there more to the event than just doing this? I guess it's not right now. Okay, I guess we'll just keep on.
I need to go home to fetch my grandfather's notes. Let's meet at Wanman Restaurant later.
Great! I'll go get everything ready. Traveler, what about you? Are you gonna do your own thing for a while, or do you want to come in and have a seat?
I actually have something to discuss with her. You go ahead. We'll join you later.
Okay, gotcha.
Traveler, come here for a moment. I need your advice on something. What do I need to do to get along with Xiangling?
Seriously? That's what's stressing you out?
What's so strange about it? Why are you looking at me like that?
You're super smart, and you're always so sure of yourself. Paimon thought you'd never need advice from anyone about anything.
Well, that's just ridiculous. Xiangling's always so warm and friendly with me. And this time especially. And now she's desperate to do me a favor. So, is that supposed to mean... we're friends already?
It could mean that. It could. Or... never mind. Just continue.
I'm just not used to dealing with people who are so warm right from the get-go. How exactly am I supposed to respond to that? Okay. Noted. Thank you, Traveler. I'll see you again shortly.
What's making Kuching so self-conscious? Paimon thought nobody would be able to get under her skin. Hey, we're here!
What's up, Bear?
Hey, grab a seat. I'm just running through my ingredients to see what I'm missing.
Oh, we're gonna do this now?
What is it?
But this is your idea! Why you gotta dump it on Paimon? Ugh. Okay, so back at Longshu, you noticed you and Kuching were getting along pretty well. So you really like hanging out with her, huh?
Yep. Kuching's good-natured and easy to be around. The kind of person everyone wants to know, right?
You're a braver person than Paimon. The first time we met Kuching, Paimon found her pretty intimidating.
You think so? I remember thinking straight away that she was really easy to get along with. Didn't you see her sneaking treats to Goba back at Wangshu Inn?
Yeah, she's great. We know that now.
I wish I would have seen it.
About first impressions.
First impressions? Oh, okay. Hey, have you guys eaten grilled shellfish before? They can be hard to crack at first, but they taste amazing that way.
Are you comparing Kuching to cracking shellfish? Are you saying Kuching? Never mind. Never mind. Just keep on going. Never mind.
We've eaten shellfish before, but I don't think we've ever tried eating them grilled.
Oh, you're missing out. I'll grill some for you another time. But anyway, Kuching's like a shellfish. Maybe a little closed off at first, but once you get to know her, she's got a soft and squishy side too.
Once you open her up and get to know her, I gotta stop. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I apologize. Chat, I'm sorry.
Not to mention that even after her favorite food was stolen away, she was still happy looking after Guoba. I'm really grateful for that.
You make a good point.
That bear, man.
You know, Xiangling's intuition for people seems really spot on. Is that why she took a liking to Kuching so quickly?
Alright, let's see. We're okay for carrots and crab, and we still got some ham and mushrooms. I wonder what Kuching's recipe is gonna be.
Huh? What was that noise?
The hell was that?
What's going on? What the? That bird is huge!
Ah, it's the ladybird!
Excuse me. One shall not be addressed in such a manner.
Why are you here?
One shall be known as Adeptus, whose name, should you care to mention it, is Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer? That does sound like an Adeptus name.
Look at Guaba. Look at Guaba's face, bro. Look at his face, dude. I love these expressions.
Well spoken. One shall let this young lady's enlightened words atone for the ignorant ones of her friend. A while it has indeed been, traveler. Does one surmise correctly that you hastened hither to partake in the Moon Chase Festival?
You could put it like that, yeah.
Ah, so even the illustrious traveler has been summoned to attend the Moon Chase Festival. As expected, this year's theme stands proud against the test of public scrutiny.
The theme? You mean Feast of the Bounteous Land?
The very same. Moon Chase Festival falls during the season when many cooking ingredients are ripe. Hence, it is a fitting time to enjoy the finest of foods. One noticed the relative pomp and ceremony with which this year's affairs are being conducted, and could not abide to stand idly by. Let it be known that one's culinary proficiency and ingenuity is uncontested in all the world. Thus does one now appear in this realm, that those who inhabit it might witness one's latest creation, a supreme cuisine machine.
A supreme cuisine?
You
What?
are you putting a machine in the contest to compete against people? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing?
What's a supreme cuisine machine?
Patience. One's purpose here today is to meet and to greet. Nothing further. All shall be revealed before your very eyes when the time arrives. Traveler, you are one who has witnessed much of the culinary world. When the day comes, one would be most pleased to see you in attendance, offering your most vociferous ovations.
Oh, so we're officially invited?
That which is implicitly understood needs not be made explicit, let alone official. I shall
Are you a
say no
tsundere?
more and dwell here no longer. Await my word. Be there or beware.
This bird always disappears just as quickly as she shows up. Oh, wait, not bird, Adeptus. Hey, wait, isn't she technically an illuminated bird, though?
She seemed like someone very prestigious and very talented at cooking.
Don't think about it too hard, Paimon.
She definitely loves her food.
What are you all huddled together over here for? The Adeptus left already.
Yay, Kaching's back!
Oh.
Sorry I kept you waiting, Xiangling. This is the recipe from my grandfather's notes. They're not in the best condition, so rather than bring them out of the house, I just transcribed the recipe. Unfortunately, the texts my grandfather worked with were very old. Usually faded, damaged, or both. Some parts are missing from this recipe, too. Do you think you'll still be able to work with it?
Oh, okay. Let me take a look.
Give me some time. I need to look into it. Sorry for the trouble.
Oh,
Ganyu!
that voice sounds familiar.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation. I was in the area buying a few things, and I heard the disturbance, so I felt compelled to come take a look.
And Adeptus was here.
You mean Cloud Retainer? I saw her too. She just suddenly showed up right in the middle of the street. Whatever adeptal power that was, she certainly knows how to make an entrance.
Lady Kaching, you saw her too? Do you, have a moment? I need to discuss something with you.
What is it, Ganyu? Has something urgent come up while I've been out?
No, it's nothing work-related. I wanted to ask about, something personal. Is that okay?
A personal matter? Involving me? Surely I haven't done anything improper recently, have I?
Please, Lady Kaching? This is really important to me.
Oh, okay.
I noticed Cloud Retainer was here for quite a while. Did she say anything about... me? When I was young?
No.
About your childhood? No, nothing at all.
What? You was afraid she's gonna show baby pictures? Like, relax, Ganyu,
What?
please.
Really? Thank goodness. getting really worried. Once she gets talking to people, she tends to go off on all sorts of tangents. So I was worried she might have bored you with some stories about me.
Your name didn't even come up, so you've nothing to worry about.
Ka-ching, how are you not asking a bunch of questions right now? There's obviously some juicy gossip here. Aren't you curious to find out what it is?
Please, no, don't do that to me.
Of course not. Whatever it is, I'm not curious and I'm not going to ask. If Ganyu has a secret and she wishes to keep it that way, nobody should make it their business to try and get it out of her. That's just basic decency.
Aw, you're no fun.
Yes, ma'am. Paimon will never bring it up again.
Ka-ching, I thank you. You're so kind and considerate. I've always seen that in you.
What's that got to do with... Honestly. Go on, you should be getting back now.
Oh my, you're right. I should. Okay, everyone. Please excuse me. I should get back to work now.
Everyone loves
Take good care of
Kuching.
Ka-ching for me.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Don't worry, Ganyu. We will.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
At the end there, she sounded like your big sister.
Just ignore her.
Hey, everyone. I just had an idea. It only occurred to me when that Adeptus showed up. Do you think the Stove God could be an Adeptus too? Ooh, could be.
I don't want to assert either way, but it seems highly likely.
In that case, we should go ask the Adepti about it.
It's just a long ass story.
My master might be able to help.
Master? You mean your teacher is an Adeptus?
Uh-huh. She's over at Eugene Terrace. Come on, I'll introduce you.
Wait, what? I have to see what she... Oh, it's the old lady. Really? How you just casually know an Adeptus, youngling? Like, what the heck?
Off we go.
Is that why you try stupid shit in your food? Due to this guy's teachings? That has to be what it is. It is Madam Ping. Should have known.
Master!
That bear.
Hello,
That's a weird ass
Xiangling.
bear.
Madam Ping is Xiangling's master?
I did not expect that.
Master, how are you keeping these days? Are you well?
Oh, very well, thank you. What a surprise it is that you all had the time to come and visit me today.
Hello.
Master, we came here because we have a question for you. Do you know about the Stove God?
Of course I know the Stove God.
Does this mean you know them personally?
Ah, I see. It's the Moon Chase Festival, isn't it? How interesting.
It's definitely
So
gonna be
you
about
came to
Zhang Li,
hear some
right?
Stories about the Stove God.
That's right. We're investigating something that happened recently.
I see. The great stone surfaces. And so you open an investigation. I must commend your guesswork this far. I did indeed know the Stove God of whom you speak, but it was a great many years ago. Moon Chase was originally a rite observed by the Adepti, not something in which the ordinary people of Liyue would ever partake. But over the years, they have sought to emulate it for themselves many times, giving rise to various festivals bearing the Moon Chase name. On nights when the moon shone bright, everybody would get together for joyful reunions. There would be fine food, fine wines, and choice teas. Later,
Rex Lapis unified all of these various festivals under the Moonchase name to honor an old friend of his. In short, the heavens were our witness as we vowed to the moon to come together in joyful solidarity, to remember the past and reflect upon the present. That is the meaning of the Moonchase Festival.
Rex Lapis.
That friend made many contributions to Liyue, and Rex Lapis would not have them go unrecognized. Turning this season into a commemoration of his old friend was also a way to honor that friendship. I can only presume that the Stove God Festival was one of the many subsumed into the Moonchase Festival.
In the hands of Rex Lapis, our nation's traditions were faithfully upheld. It is to their detriment that we must now be the ones to inherit this duty.
Ah, Kuching, I simply won't allow you to be so down on yourself. Nothing would delight Rex Lapis more than to know that those who follow in his footsteps continue to value these traditions and are working tirelessly to do them justice.
Thank you.
Lady Kuching.
What's the bear do? Yo, did he bring him over here?
Lady Kuching, Lady Ningguang wishes to speak with you.
Ningguang's looking for me? Must be important. Please excuse me, everyone. If I'm not back soon, you'll find me at Ningguang's office.
I do not want to go up there again.
There she goes. Kuching's a lot more serious when she's got her work face on.
Do you want to know who Rex Lapis's friend was?
Oh, hi there, guys.
Yes, precisely. There are few genuine coincidences in the world. The story of the Lost Festival and the old friend are indeed one and the same. The Stove God was a good friend of mine, too. What a pity it is that the god is now gone both from the world and from people's memories.
How could that happen?
It is to everyone's regret that the Stove God passed. But gods cannot be fully destroyed, and we made a pact to wait until the land became fruitful once more. For perhaps the Stove God would then return, albeit in a new form.
Really? Master, you must miss the Stove God a lot, right? From the way you talk about it all, it sounds like you were the best of friends.
What if Zhangling is actually the new stone god and she doesn't know it? That's why Madame Ping is her master, like she watches over her. Wouldn't that be something?
Yes. Thinking back on it all, there are many fond memories. I'm pleasantly surprised to find that Kuching is investigating this. She is a tenacious child, and anything she sets her mind to, she will diligently pursue. It warms my heart and makes me want to give her a helping hand. Unfortunately, however, I cannot simply give her the answer, for the process is of great importance to her. Kuching's grandfather once researched the Stove God, and now she follows in his footsteps. Since Kuching has inherited this conundrum, so too she must inherit the journey to its
I like how people know the answers, but they won't tell you. Like, come on, yo.
You knew Kuching's grandpa?
Of course. I count all the people of Liyue among my good friends. I remember when he was the same age as Kuching is now. So young. Grandparent and grandchild are definitely made from the same mold. Both diligent enough to take on anything and bold enough to see it through to the end. I like to think of Liyue as my own little potted plant. I've watched it grow and blossom, and it grows more beautiful all the time. In the blink of an eye, the buds of yesterday are in full bloom today. It's wonderful to see, for new blossoms must bloom on the branches if the tree is to remain evergreen and ever young. My dears, you are absolutely right to focus your investigation on the stone. It is, as you suppose, the lost statue of the Stove God, and within it lie all the answers that you seek. I should like to see the stone for myself if you would lead me to it. Perhaps the truth will emerge even as we watch on.
All right, let's go bring Ping to the thing.
Adventure time. Off we go.
You're all here. I was just about to send someone to fetch you.
Kuching, has the stone undergone any changes?
A crack has appeared in one corner, but we still can't tell what's inside.
What happened? Did someone chip it while no one else was looking?
More likely a natural occurrence. Our weapons have had no effect on it.
How would a natural occurrence crack it open?
This is because the stove god draws power from the actions of the masses. The heat of a busy kitchen, the joy of a reunion. Keep up the good work, and the truth will rise to the surface soon enough.
All the books say the stove god is the deity of food. So is the stone opening up because everyone's cooking for the festival?
Statues draw power from their people. So, if the stove god has dominion over cooking, could it be that the passion people put into their cooking gives power to the stove god? Ningguang and I chose Feast of the Bounteous Land as this year's theme, and now every chef signed up for the competition is busy preparing. Paimon's theory is not an unreasonable one.
Plus, a lot of families have reunion feasts around this time. With everyone back home, the whole city's bustling with people, and that adds a lot to the festive atmosphere. So if the stone cracked because Leo has started getting festive, that must mean that when the festive fever peaks, it'll bust right open, right? That's gotta be it, right, Master?
Well, we'll have to see then, won't we?
Okay, the fact that cooking is involved gives us a perfect opportunity. The selection phase of Masterful Chefs will be held indoors and seen by only a few people. The finals will be held outside in public. Everyone who wants to will be able to come and watch it. The atmosphere will be incredibly lively, no question.
And when the finals end, boom! We'll get to see who the stove god really is, right?
It's definitely a possibility.
Well, I've already signed up, so I should be able to help.
Yes, for a chef as accomplished as yourself, getting to the finals should be a breeze.
All this talk of cooking competitions is making Paimon hungry.
Oh.
Paimon can't wait! It'd be great if Paimon could take a nap and then wake up when it's the finals.
Lazy, lazy Paimon. Alright, so I guess that's... Wait, what? There's more? Okay. I can teleport there, okay. Or not. What's up? Wait, treasure chest? Oh no, not the dailies again. Anything but that. No, this activity is super adventure-like. Oh, moon chase charms. Okay. Hey, what's up, Zen? It's got nothing to do with the full... Oh my god. Better have that payment ready. Oh, okay. Well, I guess, is there something else I can do? I guess the rest of the stuff happens later. Excuse me. Oh wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Watching Squid Game? What is Squid Game? Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll just stop here for now. I'll leave this here. Teyvat has his own laws. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So I think we'll stop here for now. Getting hungry, to be honest. Okay. Let's see who is available for Twitch. I mean, for it to be rated. Corina Butker is streaming. Okay. Oh, Amy is streaming, so okay. Since I know Amy, like, we can go ahead and send her the raid. Oh, D1 is playing Genshin. I haven't talked to him in like forever, or even, you know, I know I contacted him before, like last year when we were both getting into the game. Let's see how far he's at right now, actually. Commercial. Come on, man. What is this? He has a lot of hair. Oh, he's doing some type of like web event. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that right now.
Away and heard the aspirations and ambitions of the.
All right, he's just playing. Now we'll just go ahead and raid Amy. So, and she's getting bodied in what it looks like to be a horrible game of Dead by Daylight. Yes. Squid Game is kind of like the Hunger Games, but it's games based in Korea. Yeah, I am hungry. I have to figure. I have some potatoes I could work on. I can bake some of that. I have some microgreens, so I might just put something together like that. Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to go like shopping too hard, because money is what it used to be right now. So I had to like be worried about spending a little bit more. But let's go ahead and raid MZTAKO. So please, do me a favor and go ahead and say hi to Amy. All caps Jam Raid. Okay, we very much appreciate it. We will be streaming tomorrow, hanging out, doing some more of this, most likely, and excuse me. Yeah, just like that Jam Raid. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some food, and get some rest, and yeah, I think that's about it, right? So boom. So I'll see you guys later. And yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone in the chats here is already subbed to the channel, or you've at least subbed to the YouTube channel, or you know, like the videos there. It really helps the algorithm if you do that. So you can really appreciate it if you do that. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Get some rest and have a great day. Bye. Have a good one.